amidst the flashing lights.
Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Red Sox baseball is next. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, when Chris Sale's healthy, he's as good as any left-hander in baseball. He's coming back from Tommy John surgery. When he's right, he throws to the upper mid-90s. He'll approach triple digits. Good hard slider. He's the modern-day version of Randy Johnson. He's a nightmare for left-handed hitters as he throws from that low three-quarter arm angle.
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Popped him up. Bogarts is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Luke Voigt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nope. Fastball well outside. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. One out, nobody on. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And there's out number 2. next to hit, Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're dialed in to the show. Garrett Cole, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
So here is Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. One and one to Schwarber. His career line against Garrett Cole. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. No outs, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again. 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 8. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Sanchez has it, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Boston's off to a 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Next to dig in, Joey Gallo. Now here it comes. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he lays off for ball 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees 0. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Martinez A native Floridian. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Alex Verdugo digging in now, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Batting 7. The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in next, Hunter Renfroe. His career line against Garrett Cole. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Cole sets. Here it comes. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Torres is under it to make the catch to end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Verdugo backing up on it, and it bangs off the monster. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way.
2 balls, no strike.
Torres leads off second with nobody out. Two balls and a strike.
I got 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
Ball that's outside.
Gio Urshela will be next. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. Ready with the 1-0. Line drive, base hit down the line. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, making the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The set and the 1-0.
Nope.
That's wide, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2.5, all even now at 1-1. Into the box, Christian Arroyo, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
First pitch on the way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2-2 one more time. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hicks going back at the track. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gets chased, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Runner at third here, nobody out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Shot weakly to the left.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now another 1-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. So the next to bat will be Kike Hernandez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. One out and a runner on third. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. When you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 in the air out toward right field. Judge is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
0-1.
Hernandez, the runner at first with two gone. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 delivery. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. And stepping in, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Ball and two strikes now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We return to Fenway Park after this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First offering, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. That misses 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Set to deliver on 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Line to the right side, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Around 2nd, he's on his way to 3rd, and he is into 3rd base here with a leadoff triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one, heading to 3rd for the 3-bagger.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And no advance. It's ball 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Throw on to first in time, one away. So one gone with the runner at third. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Cole sets. First pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-War. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Christian Vasquez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I can't imagine in a hitters meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Renfroe is off at first with 2 away. Ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Stepping in once again is Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Next to hit is Gio Urshela, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. That's by him for strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber.
The first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Hicks. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Two and 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Full count, 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Luis Severino is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. J.D. Martinez will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
We got full count.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they like the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Bases are loaded here with one away, and that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Stopped on a slide by LeMahieu to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. D-Row, Dan, and I return to Boston after this. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That's wide, 2-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he misses 2-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, 1st and 3rd, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from 3rd. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
On the ground is short. This could be two. Gloved by Bogarts. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Giancarlo Stanton now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nope. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Boston's out in front, 4-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
The Red Sox, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First offering on its way. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, catcher, Christian.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me. Velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Renfroe on at first, nobody out. And that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Set, here it comes. Voit trying to get there.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
And there's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
From the belt, the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-2 delivery. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. To second for 1. And not in time as the run scores. So now into the box is Xander Bogaerts. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First delivery to him.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Rafael Devers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Now the 2-1. A bouncer to the left side, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. Hernandez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 2. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have 1 quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2.
That's out.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Three-two pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's set and the pitch.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting out.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale.
I got to count.
Now
2
a
and 2.
fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
At the plate, Gleyber Torres fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 2-2.
We got 3 and 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Gallo at third. Hicks is at second with nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
The 1-0 is a fastball and off the plate for a ball.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Two and 1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3 and 1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. So now to the plate, Gio Urshela, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Oh, a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. And now in the box, DJ LeMahieu, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 1-2 pitch. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 4. Darren O'Day will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
From the stretch.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Three and 0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-0 finds the zone, strike one. The 3-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Alex Verdugo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Next to stand in is Hunter Renfroe. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They hold a 7-4 lead. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Digging in will be Aaron Judge. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the AB now. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Nope.
1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here's the 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now at the plate, here is Joey Gallo, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch to him as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he lays off again, ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Stepping up is Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
No strike.
Now here it comes. On the ground to third. And that's out number 1. Stepping in next, Christian Arroyo. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So next to hit is Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ball 2.
2 balls.
2 out,
no
nobody
strike.
on. Two and 1 now to the Boston
2
leadoff
balls,
hitter.
1 strike.
He's fallen
Check out
behind
fly.
now, 3 and 1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3-2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They hold a 7-4 lead. Hansel Robles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
56. Hansel.
Now at the plate is Aaron Hicks. In his career against this pitcher, he's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The 0-1 on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
Ball, that's too high.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now to bat, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
The 1-0 home. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hicks on second. Torres at first with no outs. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now the first pitch. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hit back up the middle. Arroyo's got it. Throw on the second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
7-4 the final finish today. The Boston Red Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chris Sale pitches well enough to get the W. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs.